Hello everyone, I am Shruti and in this video I am going to explain you the poem The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost, who is an American poet. His writings are simple in tone and deeper in meaning. He always gives his reader a flight to the world of imagination, away from the turbulence and struggles of day-to-day life. But at the end, he evoked his readers with great awakening. His work begins in delight and ends in wisdom. The poem portrays the dilemma that every individual comes across at some point of time in their life. Here, road symbolizes the choices we take in the journey of life. Let's talk about the theme of the poem. The poet reveals that life is full of choices that shape our destiny. Our choices are made in a moment, and yet their consequences transcend a lifetime. It surpasses lifetime, and therefore it leads to a conflict between right and wrong choices. At that time, one must choose the right path, even if it is thorny or rough. Secondly, it reflects that the decision making plays a vital role in our life. We should take ample time and be decisive and unmistakable to materialize our decisions. Seldom one can relieve the moments or undo the circumstances gone by, as neither we get chance to change our decision and nor we would be the same person after making any decision. A small step can lead to great discovery, success, happiness, and prosperity. Therefore, we must be mindful while taking a step. Overcome the fear of unknown. This we can apply by following our gut, as it is always right to guide us. Now, let's have the paraphrasing of the poem. The poem is autobiographical, showing the bold choices of Robert Frost to become a poet. The backdrop of the poem is yellow autumn woods with two diverged roads. Let's read now. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry, I could not travel both, and be one traveller. Long I stood and looked down, one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. The poet happens to be at the junction where two roads diverged in yellow woods. He feels sorry and unhappy as he cannot travel both of the roads, and so he ponders and examines the road for a long time to be the rightful and mindful person in his choice, as it would be very crucial and most impactful while shaping his destiny. Then took the other as just as fair and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as far that the passing there had warned them really about the same. He then looks upon the other road, which is as fair, as promising, and as prosperous as the previous one. The road is personified here as it wanted wear, means the road is demanding the traveler to tread forth. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept that first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. That morning Both the roads were equally appealing, with uncrushed leaves settle on the path, as poet was the first to travel that day. So no steps had yet trodden or blackened the leaves. The poet is quite hopeful in this stanza when he says, I kept the first for another day. But at the same time, at once, he has a realization. As he says, he doubted if he would ever return. As I have told you, that Robert Frost always gives a flight of delight and descends with wisdom. So here is the wisdom, that is the sense of realization that once we tread on the road, we would never return. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. This particular stanza is dramatic in tone and full of ambiguity. Ambiguity means confusion because it is very difficult to make out whether the poet is happy for the choice he has made or he is regretful. The word in the stanza, that is sigh, it suggests that the poet feels regretful and he is unclear and shaky about his decision. Whereas the repetition of word I, it suggests that he is prideful and elated for the choice he has made, as that has made all the difference. Children, I hope this explanation has given you a clear understanding about the poem. And moreover, you would be extremely mindful and alert while taking any decision. Thank you.